what's going on, guys? Seth Spartan here, and today we're going to be talking about Yohimbine. What is the powerful bodybuilding supplement Yohimbine? Pros, cons, everything you need to know about this fat loss compound. So let's get started. What even is Yohimbine in the first place? To answer this question, we need to travel to Africa. In Africa, there is a tree called Polyastinea stalia Yohimbine, hence the name Yohimbine. This evergreen tree is taken and the bark is ripped off, and out of the bark, Yohimbine extract is made. Yohimbine's primary and most powerful method of action is by inhibiting those alpha-2 receptor sites from triggering, and thereby making it so that the body cannot store body fat. What are alpha-2 receptor sites? Alpha-2 receptor sites are found in the body where there are the most fat cells. Now, this secondary mechanism of action is not anywhere near as powerful as the primary one we just discussed with the alpha-2 receptor sites, but still the release of epinephrine and norepinephrine, also called adrenaline, will trigger fatty acids to be broken down and fat cells to release all those lipids into the bloodstream, which will be used for fuel. And that is the same mechanism of action which ephedrine, caffeine, bronchodilators, clenbuterol, and other bodybuilding drugs work through. It's not as powerful, but it still works through those mechanisms of action. What are the pros of using Yohimbine for fat loss? The biggest pro is that depending on the dosage you're taking, you will completely stop your body's ability to store fat. Huge plus, huge advantage for bodybuilding, especially considering that Yohimbine does something other bodybuilding drugs cannot do. They just cannot do that in the first place. So Yohimbine can be used very, very powerfully with caffeine, ephedrine, clenbuterol. Not recommending it, but it is a very synergistic and powerful effect for fat loss. What are the cons of using Yohimbine as a bodybuilding supplement? The biggest con that I want to talk about, that you can read tons of cons or side effects from using Yohimbine, but the biggest one that you need to be aware of is basically chest pain using Yohimbine. What causes this? When Yohimbine is taken in large dosages, it actually vasodilates the blood vessels to such a degree that these veins, these vessels are filling up with blood, and the heart is actually not getting enough blood. Doing this over the long term for long periods of time at high enough doses, you can cause heart damage. Having said that, the only last thing to go over is dosage. What is the dosage for the supplement? What do I recommend? I would recommend starting at a dose of 5 milligrams Yohimbine just to assess your tolerance, see where you're at, and you can always increase it from there. 5 milligrams to about 30 milligrams. And the best time to take Yohimbine is around when you are going to be feeding big meals, because Yohimbine will activate or inactivate that alpha-2 receptor site, basically blocking your body's ability to store fat. So guys, that's pretty much it. That's everything you need to know about Yohimbine in a nutshell, and we are out of here.